All right, we are on House of X, 6 of 6. We've got one more after this, which is Powers of X, 6 of 6. And that's going to be the big reveal. So we've had 12 issues, well, we've had 11 issues so far. And here is the list. So you can see here, this is where we've had big info drops. House of X2, House of X5, House of X6 will be the last big one. That big reveal, I would imagine, will go over the blacked out timeline of Moria McTaggart that we don't know what happened in. We have no idea what happened in that timeline, but we will find out in that issue. I do think so. And I'm kind of excited to find out what happens. The great thing is this isn't ending. Hickman still has his ongoing series, and he's overseeing the entire X-Men line. So I will be picking up each first or second issue of all the X-Men titles that are going to debut. I don't know if it's this month or next month. I'll be checking them all out. If they're all good, I might drop one or two comics and follow them all because I'm really into these X-Men books right now, a lot. So, I mean, it's not a big deal for me to pick them up because, well, the channel kind of supplements the cost of the comics and I can tax write off them. So it works out that way so I can follow them for you guys and tell you guys which ones are worth buying. So far, as I've always said, these have been worth buying, though the trades will be out soon, I imagine. I mean, we're so late in the game now, unless you've been buying them already. Or if you could go back and find them all, I would recommend it. Here's another thing I wanted to bring up. So, for the past couple of months, we've had Jonathan Hickman for what, a month now, 2 months, pretty much running X-Men. And how long has it been? You know, we've had all of these clown NPC writers come in and write X-Men, and what do? They all do the same thing. They do the same old basic, yo bigot story. I mean, what did crazy Tom Taylor do in his X-Men Red story? That was all about online trolling and all kinds of crazy stuff. Literally some protester chucks a hot dog at Nightcrawler and he goes, tastes like mustard and bigotry. Now, Jonathan Hickman, a talented writer, comes in, gives you an intriguing sci-fi story, all right, very intriguing sci-fi story, and there's still themes of that same, prejudice stuff in this book. However, it doesn't beat you over the head with it. He just tells you a good story, and then the themes are there interwoven, and they're done tastefully. That's the politics people don't mind seeing and reading. It's when you blatantly put it in people's faces, Tom Taylor, if you're watching this, because I think you only watch videos with your name in it. Maybe I should put you in the tags, huh? That people care. This is a good story, well written, and that's why no one's griping about it, because it's entertaining. It's done well. So I just want to bring that point up. We find out who all the council members are in this that are sitting down the little democracy table of people you don't vote. And there's a lot of villains on there. I'm quite surprised. And in fact, that's the only thing that really happens in this issue. So here's everyone that's sitting on the table. Professor X, Magneto, Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister, Exodus, Mystique, Sebastian Shaw, Emma Frost, Storm, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, Sypha, and the island itself is a member. So, you also have the great captains. These are the people that pretty much run things during war. Of course, Cyclops is the supreme commander of the army. That shouldn't be a surprise. Now, the interesting thing about this issue is it's forming the laws of the nation. And it's really strange to see Apocalypse sitting at the table and Mr. Sinister, though we do know Mr. Sinister ends up betraying them. So you see a lot of politics and bureaucracy in this issue. It's them saying, what do we do about Victor Creed? Because Victor Creed killed people. Do we exile him? Do we murder? Do we give him capital punishment? They don't know what to do with him. So they form laws because basically a mutant can't be killed now. You can resurrect them, but humans can't. So they make it, hey, don't go take people out. Don't do that. Don't give us a bad name. And this crime is they exile him. They put him into an abyss. So maybe he can be used again, kind of like a Suicide Squad type thing. And really that's it. The whole issue is them kind of coming to terms with the laws they're going to make and stuff and kind of just, enjoying what they've created. And the art is fantastic. I like this. Look at this picture of Apocalypse just sitting there. Great stuff. Not a lot of revealing info, but if you've been following this, it's entertaining because you're invested, you know. So I did enjoy watching them all work together. There's something going on with Professor X. I refuse to believe this is Professor X of old. I think something's going on. We're going to find out some big reveal, you know. Of course we are, right? So I'm really looking forward to where this goes. We shall see, but we've got one more. Next week is the big one. I'm really looking forward to it. And then we will go into the regular ongoings and we'll see where the story's going to go. Anyway, that's it. Another great issue by Mr. Hickman. Looking forward to more of his work. And that's it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about this series. What are you thinking about X-Men right now? Subscribe, share the video, make sure you're still subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some more comics. Peace.